Because you're his left leg. So I wouldn't recommend this always. It kind of depends on your training partner, how long they take, how long it takes to set up. Red and I know each other very well. We're both in and out of the machine very quickly, in and out, and we hammer our sets. So it's very important for us to do it this way, and it gives us a little bit of a break, get our heart rate down, and be able to push that other leg just as hard as we push the right leg. So it's kind of a limiting factor sometimes when you do unilateral stuff, is that you end up getting pretty exhausted and the one side takes a hit. So this is a way to kind of avoid that. And it's something that really right now we do on those top sets, but it really makes a difference. Just a little smooth. Just a little smooth. Disclaimer, it's not cocaine.
Medella, the market started.
Alright guys, so first exercise, we're starting out here with the assisted pull-up machine. We're just really getting the back warm and getting everything out here. So not really about moving heavy weight or anything like that. That's why we're using the assisted. It's really to focus on the contraction, get everything firing in the back, and make sure that we do the heavy rows and those type of things that we get moving through. So you guys see nothing crazy, just a few warm-up sets. Get the back fire, and then we're going to the heavy stuff. This goes to show. If you are into that, absolutely fucking yes. So, if you want to keep the muscle on, you have to train the muscle accordingly, right? You can't just be stopping and starting to high volume, low weight, 2 weeks out and think that you're still going to bring that density to the stage. It's going to as you back off of strength sets, so is your size. So what we do is we train like this. About a week out, we're going to train the same. Obviously, through prep, our strength will go down some. You know, he's a little bit weaker than he was 3 weeks ago, but he's still pushing these top sets. I mean, like we're running a stack, 20 reps. We're still trying to go as hard as we can with perfect form. So high intensity, perfect execution, as heavy as you can. With that said, what else I want to do here is, especially when we're getting a little bit closer, is I like to throw in especially on back day. So what we'll do is we'll run like tuck your feet underneath you, arch your chest and your stomach back, so that you're loading it. When you come back, that stretch when you come on your lats, just your shoulder blades are touching the bench. The shoulder blades on the bench, ass on the bench, feet underneath you, creating an arch, so you load the lats right. Come on. Tips of breath there about keep your chin up. So something a lot of people do on back exercises is they like to tuck their chin. When you tuck your chin, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up activating traps, which is fine if you have weak traps, but Brett and I both have good upper back with really strong traps. So something we both need to focus on, a big chest, big chin, and that's it. Come on. Yes, big chin. Come on. I think that's something that you should really hang on to and remember, because it's lost in most sports and in most things. Even just in life in general, a lot of times you don't get the appreciation you deserve. Even at work, you might do a good job and someone doesn't tell you you do a good job. So if you get the opportunity to do that, or get the opportunity to appreciate somebody, or they appreciate you, I would go out of my way to make them feel the same way, because at the end of the day, we're all human and we all want to feel good about what we're doing and the journey that we're on. There we go.
Calling my name. I didn't want to get off the course, and that's just grab him out of nowhere. But, yeah, this will be a good heavy set. Start a little nasty. there's more than certainly an insane value not to having the perfect technique or having the perfect set knocked out before you actually do it, but to simply get into a state of being where, I mean, frankly, anybody who doesn't work out, they never get this at all, right? If you legitimately have, I don't want to say a day of leisure, obviously you get like a full day of office work, that's not nothing, but if you never do anything like with any amount of physical exertion, at least to any serious degree, you just miss it out, man. You know, I mean, I kind of told myself I was going to do lighter sets after a few of these. I don't really want to. Let's just keep doing heavy dumbbells. It's going to be a very curl-based workout. Dumbbell curl, exclusive. One more of those. And then I'll finish with